right. And it's the daily go-get-em-ism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing. Taking off fast lane, no coasting. It's the daily go-get-em-ism show all up in your area. And I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feeling exactly the same way. Tonight, on this pretty petty Tuesday, the 4th of May, yes, we are talking about what you could do if you had a body double. What you could do if you had a body double. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Are you the type of person that overextends themselves, overbooks themselves, over-obligates themselves, can't say no? Nobody won't do it, so I'll jump in, yo. I'm going to hold it down for you. Don't worry about it. I'm going to make sure I can be there right after work, and I won't leave you left out there. It won't jerk. Well, it can happen. Sometimes you're the type of person that really takes on more responsibility than they can handle. But in your mind, you may think that you really can do all of these types of things. So if you're the type of person that is always saying there aren't enough hours in the day, then this show's for you. We're going to talk about it and try to get some solutions to it. And that's work. T, carry, right, morning, noon, and night. It's always good to have you right in my sight. That's my work. And Emily Dunlap in the house. I said it, Emily. Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita is all up in the house. Stacey Yvette White. Hold it down for the D all day, yeah, every day. It's always good to see you when I look in your way. So that's how it's going down tonight, y'all. On the Daily Go Get a Business show. What you could do if you had a body double. People talk about it all the time. People talk about it all the time. If I had just another me, then I could get it all done. But when you really think about it, the questions that we're going to ask is, would you get more done, or would you get everything done if you did have more than one of yourself? Or would you overbook both of yourselves? That's what we got to ask ourselves now. What makes a person do it? What makes a person do it? What makes a person try to cut their proverbial pie in 24 slices when you know it's only supposed to be a 10-slice pie? 16 at the most, and you know those are thin slices. Come on, my J. But it happens. So let's get it popping. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it and get involved. These puzzle pieces right here, we gonna solve. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily, the Daily Go Get 'Em-ism show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, a.k.a. Omar, with the... And if you can't say Omar with the... Well, then you just say Omar with the R. It's the Daily Go Get 'Em-ism show all up in your area. And on this pretty petty Tuesday, we are talking about what you could do if you had a body double. Are you the type of person that's always screaming about and complaining about how there aren't enough hours in the day? Are you the type of person that's always talking about that you don't get enough sleep because you got too much shit to do? Are you the type of person that's talking about you can sleep when you die? You can sleep when you die. By right now, I gotta get over on the other side of town. I got this money that I gotta get, and I'm gonna go get it right now. But first, I got to get this appointment down, and I gotta make sure I get the money too. And I got to go see about this other job because I gave him an estimate. I gotta do that too. I said, and I forgot I was supposed to pick up the kids around 3. I got enough time. I said, and I gotta pick up my wife from work. Oh shit! I told her I should have let her have the call. On the political side, I said I was going to pass out these flyers and I was going to work the voting booths. Fuck it. And I got some volunteer work. We got to do things for the kids, man. The babies, they really need me. And I got some community work. You know, I'm active in the community. I mean, you got to look out for each other. And my neighbors, you know, I said I would do this shit for Miss Mary. She's a nice lady. Oh shit, I got a high school reunion, middle school reunion, goddamn elementary. And I'm gonna do the same thing the next day because that's the way I do it. Yo, that's just my way. You may take your time to be lazy, but I ain't with that shit. I be booking myself like I'm crazy. Plus, I'll get money, multiple streams of income, like 15 different streams, and I do it every day. Plus, even when I'm not getting the money, sometimes you got to do it just for yourself. You know what I mean? You make yourself feel good. And the spiritual fulfillment. And, you know, I got a relationship with God. I said, and I love my baby. Yes, I got to make sure you guys spend some time to get your shit. I said, I'm a good lover. I'm a good friend. I'm a good father. I'm a good brother. I'm a good son. And I make sure that I teach the youth and I even educate the older ones. And my old heads. I can't forget about my old heads. I said, you know, I got to do something special with my old heads. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill. I said my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. We get the chopped and screwed, and thanks for coming through. Dude, you my motherfucking man, and I won't be rude and not give you a shout. Give you a shout. Give you a shout. Give you a shout out. Thanks for coming on out. I appreciate you, brother. My now. Okay. So do y'all understand what we're talking about today? People who overextend themselves. Carol, what you know about it? What you know? Probably nothing, right? You know what I mean? I'm definitely not preaching to none of the choir in here. I know none of y'all be booking yourselves, overbooking yourselves. You know what I mean? Keeping your calendar full, even though, you know, some of y'all might not even be working a regular 9 to 5, but you got to find a way to fill in the time. Got to fill in time. It's actually a good thing because there can often be a lot of altruism. There can be a lot of altruism in your obligatory endeavors. So, yeah, you may not have a lot of time for yourself, but you make a lot of time for others, and not even really a lot of times because you may book your calendar so tight that everybody is only going to get a little bit of time, but you may put them on repeat. So it's sort of like the carpenter or the contractor, I should say. It's sort of like the contractor that gets in trouble all the time because he's not on the job, making sure jobs are complete, making sure that his workers aren't leaving things in disarray or incomplete, you know, but that's because he has too many employees in too many different places. And he has his clients believing that he's going to be the one actually doing the work when he's not. He needs a doppelganger or two. A doppelganger is a person that looks like you, acts like you. It's a body double. It's like a clone of yourself. And what we're going to talk about tonight is, what if you had a clone of yourself? Would you complete all of the missions that you set out to accomplish, or would you say, damn, with one person, which is just myself, I booked 10 jobs in one day, and I can't get it done. So I have to delegate in order to get these 10 jobs done. And I'm not doing that well at it because the people that I'm delegating to don't understand the quality of service that we're supposed to provide. Not only that, but I don't have time to give them as much training as they would benefit from. But if I had another me, I could do 5 and they could do 5 and I would get everything done all day. Sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds good. But what would really happen? I'm going to tell you what would really happen. you will book 20 jobs. It would start off innocently enough, like, well, I'm not going to overbook myself instead of the 10, but the 10 I had leaves a lot of time for me to be able to be idle. And an idle mind is the devil's playground, and I don't want to start acting devilish. So what I'll do is, with 2 of me, instead of just the 10 jobs, I can get 15 jobs done. 12 and a half. What should I say? 7 and a half for each person. Sucré je toi. What's going on, ma? Sucré je toi. Yo, what's going on, ma? So yeah. Yeah. Instead of keeping yourself manageable, and that's kind of like what it comes down to. How manageable do you make your time? Some people manage their time very well. Some people schedule themselves extremely well. And then there are other people who just sort of say, shit, fuck it. I'm booking it. We'll work it out some kind of way. Those are the type of people that can't seem to say no. They never tell anybody that they love no. So it's yes, 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 yes. And these people be bitching. They be bitching about how they always doing for everybody and nobody is doing for them, doing for everybody, 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 nobody is doing for them. I saw you at a cupcake drop. I said, doing for everybody, nobody is doing for them. Is that you over there selling Girl Scout cookies? Doing for everybody, nobody doing for them. I saw you helping your friend out with the lawn, doing for everybody, nobody is doing for them. I saw you helping them on the roof. I said, doing for everybody, nobody is doing for them. Yo, I saw you help us, doing for everybody, nobody is doing for them. Volunteer fireman, who the fuck does that shit? I said, doing for everybody, nobody is doing for them. 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 What you know? What you know, baby? What you know, baby? Yeah, people complain about that shit all the time. But a lot of times people don't ask them. They just jump in and volunteer. They want to help. I'm not going to try to say that they have a hero complex. Not that can't play a factor, but sometimes people are really just helpful in that way. Sometimes they really are, but they don't know how to manage their time. So although you're being helpful to people, you're not taking into consideration that you can't be everywhere at one time. So as you are traveling through the city or towns or whatever, you know what I mean? Being mad at people for stopping at red lights. Damn, that light was not red. That light was yellow. How can the light be yellow when we were already stopped at the red? It wasn't red. It was reddish. You could still go. And we would have been able to get past that red light if you wouldn't approach the green light so slow. The light was turning red when we was at the other light. You just slow, and you're really just frustrated because you are trying to get somewhere farther than you are able to get to in a timely manner. So now you got road rage for what? Shout out to my people who beep at people who do full stops at stop signs. Shout out to people who beep at people who stop at the red light. Like, have you ever done that? Don't lie, because I've done it. I've beeped at people at red lights like this. Fuck. When you do that kind of shit, then you try to play it off like it wasn't you. Like, that ain't, my horn don't even sound like that shit. Nigga, ain't nobody at fucking light except for you in the car in front of you. Who do you think they think? You know, some is just not approaching the light in front of y'all fast enough. You're gonna make us miss this light. And there are times when people do that. But the bottom line is that there are times when we overextend ourselves. But is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Carol talking about something. I said what I said, Omar. Don't you take that tone with me. Don't you talk to me like that. I'm a man. All right. Carol talking about it's 7:05. What time we starting? You start now. Tomorrow after work. Okay. Narcille says, let's just say that OCD would not be an issue. Mm-hmm. Everything, Omar, that fits me to a T. There are times when I miss the two job money. Man, I don't know how some of y'all do it. I have never worked 2 jobs in my life. I ain't gonna lie. I have never done it. There was one time I thought about it. I was like, I'm gonna get a little part-time job, telemarketing. And they ain't hired me. I was like, what you talking about? I'm really good at telemarketing. They ain't hired me. I felt a little some kind of way. Like, I'm about to give you my expertise in sales. Because I can sell. You know what I mean? I can talk shit. I can sell. Especially once I get the hang of it. I get the talking shit. But yeah, I've never held a second job. I've never done it. Now, I know people who do 3 jobs. I'd be like, man, well, when do you rest? But that's how it is when you a hustler and you about that cash. Now, you think about multiple streams of income with 2 jobs, that's still multiple streams of income. But if you are working multiple jobs, you're not going to have a lot of time to overextend yourself ever. And the sad part about it is a lot of times when we talk about the situation where people are overextending themselves, they're cutting out their sleep time. So they're really sacrificing their health. More than anything else, they're sacrificing their health. They're really putting their health under indictment, under indictment. But it goes the way it goes. You know, you can't tell some people nothing. You can't tell nobody nothing. But trying to do the right thing by being there for people, helping people out, being helpful, just being a good person, being helpful. You know, my brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones? Carol says, sometimes it's better to do it yourself and wait for someone else to do it. At some point, you're going to have to train somebody to do it sufficiently, though, Carol. At some point, you're just going to have to stop being impatient and show a motherfucker how to do it the way you like it done or the way it needs to be done for the customer. You can't be the one that does it all the time. So if you had a body double, yeah, you would have 2 of you that could do it the right way. But we still have to build more people. We have to bring more people along. We have to develop motherfuckers. And yeah, it's a pain in the ass. But that's what communication is all about. So, Carol, I want you to go out there and train somebody. And stop cussing at them. Okay. Narcille says. Carol says, sometimes it's me. Narcille says, I used to air horn on my work truck for people not paying attention when the light turned green. Yeah. Ansel Jones says 8 times 3 is 24. When do you sleep? Yeah. Well, what they'll do, what I've seen done, Ansel, when people had 3 jobs, is they work the part-time, they work the full-time job during the day or the night, and then they had a part-time job for 4 hours. So that was 12 hours a day. Not to mention travel time and all of that kind of stuff. And then they may have had a weekend job. So that's still 3 jobs. So they worked 7 days a week, 2 jobs during the 5-day week, and a full-time job on the weekends, 16 hours during the weekends. Get money, but you ask yourself, when do you enjoy any of the money? You don't even have time to shop. Real shit. You don't even have time to shop. And some people do it, honestly, because they don't have love in their lives. Honestly, that's not everybody's story, but for a lot of people, they figure, well, why not go ahead and get this money and work to keep from being idle and thinking about the reason that I don't have anybody, I don't have any love in my life. Nobody really cares about me as far as I'm concerned. I don't have anybody special to complain about me working all these hours and not spending any time. I ain't got no boo to go and crawl up with and cuddle with and get up under their arm and play footsies under the table and under the, have somebody put their cold ass feet on me in the wintertime. And, I ain't got nobody. And a lot of people don't like to sit around and think about that, because those are the things they sit around and think about when they have a lot of idle time. So I can understand to a certain degree, but still, you would think that the motivation to have those jobs would be to get rich. But for a lot of people, it's attached to mental stability. Sounds crazy to a person who ain't feeling that. But if you're born under the sign of Virgo, it probably because Virgos work a lot. And when shit ain't going right in their lives, they work more. Listen, if you know Virgos, I'm telling the truth. They will work. You be like, go home. They be like, nah, I ain't trying to go home. Home is fucked up. I'm going back to work. Work. When I'm stressed out, I got bad stomach pains. I also got the gallstones. I'm born under the sign of Virgo. Y'all know what I'm talking about if I talk about Virgo. You don't know no Virgos? You know some Virgos. They stomach be fucked up. Mad stomach pains for Virgos. When they stressed out, they get mad stomach pains. You need some alcohol. Shit's fucked up for a Virgo. They be like, I ain't going home. Shit, home life is fucked up. I don't like my wife. I don't like my hubby. I don't like my kids. I don't like everybody that's at the crib. I don't like my dog. I don't like my cat or the roaches or the rats. I don't like none of them, none of that. And I'm going back to work. I don't even like that, but I like that better than home. And I'm gonna make sure I do another double tonight, and I ain't take up my black ass home. I was born under the sign of the Virgo. Born under the sign of a Virgo. Under the sign of a Virgo. All right, I'm stop fucking. It's true though. What? Okay. Hookah. Okay. TK Wright says, I've had 3 jobs at once, or 2 jobs plus college. Right now, I kids love 1 job, 2 business. Wait. I kids love 1 job, 2 businesses. and I still mentor on the board at the library. I'm sure that I'm forgetting something. Yeah, like correct, diction and punctuation. You probably forgot that, but it's all good. Okay. True story about Virgos. I told you. It's like, nah. Look, Tack, you fucked up with the next one, John. The next John too. I'm sure that I'm forgetting something. That's not right. Okay. Anyway, Ansel Jones says, I set my troops up during the introduction. So I had body doubles. Everybody was able to do everyone else's job, even with the education level differences. That's what's up. Aqua activated. What up, Aqua activated? Aqua activated. Carol told us, leave Taki alone. No. She sat right there and wrote that shit wrong like it was sweet. I'll learn her. Let's see what Sucre has to say. I had 2 jobs all through my 20s and 30s. God damn. I had a part-time job at a department store. Plenty of time to shop. Taki says, I have kids, love, 2 businesses, 1 mentor, or I mentor. I mentor. I'm on a library board, etc. I was typing fast. Sorry. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. Well, when we talk about having a body double, I mean, we really have to ask the question. If you had a body double, would you overbook for 2 or would you complete for 1? What would you do? I mean, because it's actually possible nowadays with all of this crazy scientific technology, you can actually clone yourself. Now, I don't know if cloning yourself will make you do the exact same thing that one does. I don't know if it works that way, but there is possible for you to have exactly 1 DNA helix replica of yourself. So, for all my cheaters out there, I know there are plenty of cheaters out there that was like, oh my God, I would be able to finally tell the fucking truth. I wouldn't have to lie no more. But that's not true. They would just lie some more. It's not true. They would just find another way to lie for 2. So instead of having 2 or 3, that they would have 4 or 6. And there ain't enough dick to go around. It sounds like they might type clowns, but they would still be all right and be around. Be like, I'll finally be able to tell the truth. I used to be so truthful. But yeah, cheaters I know wish they had a body double. Like, I just need 2 people. One to be a family man, one to be out there tricking. Like, why couldn't they both be family men? Come on, son. Just give me the other one and let me do what I do, all right? Don't be asking all these questions about why. I get why. I get why. Yeah. If you had a body double, what would you do? I mean, when you really think about it, why can't we just learn to manage our time more wisely? Think about it. Like, we can't do that. We can't just find a way to schedule our time better, manage our time more effectively. We can't do that. You can't do that. Why you can't do that? You can. You can. You can. You can manage your time wisely. You know, when you work for somebody else, when you work a 9-to-5 job, they require that you manage your time wisely. Because if you keep going home every night without your work being finished, they're going to take a look at why that keeps happening. And you're either going to correct that or you're going to get fired. There's no other options. That's it. You learn how to organize yourself better or you're going to get fired. But you ain't just going to be freestyling and working the way that you want to work and setting your own timetable and schedule and all of that like you somebody's boss, somebody's flighty ass boss. You ain't going to do that. So if you can do it in one area, you can do it in another area. And I know people who do it. So I know people who go to work every day, but they still have more work to do after they get off of a 9-to-5 than they had on a 9-to-5. So you work 8 hours a day for the man, and then you work for the men 8 more hours. You doing a double every day. You know, how many of y'all know somebody who seems to be the Uber for everybody? Like, so you mean to tell me that nobody in your family, none of your friends, none of your social circle has a car? Just you? I gotta go to Home Depot. I gotta go to Lowe's. I gotta go to the plant store. I gotta go to the fabric store. You know, I gotta go to the laundromat. Can you help? Can I go to the bank? Can you drop me off? I gotta take the kids to the move. We gotta go to the park. And can you help me? We gotta get some food to this restaurant tonight. We know such as they're having a get together, a party. And, yo, you going my way? Yo, I can put some money in your tank. Yo, the laundromat to the motherfucking market to the grocery store, and you know that you gonna spark. I gotta go to a weed run, to the weed run. I gotta pick up, get the weed run. You know what I'm talking about. Like, you the only one that got a car? Nobody gets a car. Nobody. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your aunties, not your uncles, not your cousins, not your kids, not your nieces or your nephews, not your friends, not your nobody. You the only one with a car? And everybody has booked you? You putting more miles on your car than a motherfucking cab. They're like, well, you know, I mean, I help out when I can, you know. Aqua Activated said, me. Oh, hold on. And so Jones says, the best part of having body doubles at work, we were all hated on equally. Aqua Activated says, if I had a body double, sent that by mistake. I need a brain double, not a body double. That's what T. Carey Wright says. Okay. Carol Chamberlain told us, so listen to who's talking about managing your time. I manage my time very well, thank you. I don't let nobody be running me ragged. And that's the truth, too. I ain't got no problem saying no, but like, nah, I ain't. Look. Look, man. You want to get rid of me fast? Start booking me to go places constantly. Okay. Believe me, you gonna get me out of your life quick as fuck. And everybody know it. All right. Let's see. TK Wright. Wait. TK Wright says, I don't know how to do it, but I actually manage my time very well. Oh, you don't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it, but I actually manage my time very well. That's what's up. So could they talking about some facts? Facts, shut up. So I'll go activate that. I'd be two grandmas so I could be extra happy. Then them grandchildren are awesome. But I work and I can't assist like I'd like to. I mean, they're in good hands, but dang, I guess that's what happens when you start young. They grow up and they start having children, and you are all young and still growing. TK writes on some Carol. He don't want to talk. So the TK writes over some Carol. He don't want to talk about that. No, so it says, imagine being out with one person and get confronted by the other person, not once but twice times two. Hold on, like remember on the Flintstones? Remember on the Flintstones when Fred had a body double? Yabba dabba do, yabba dabba do, yabba dabba do, yabba dabba do, yabba dabba do. Yabba dabba do. He just had the X's over his eyes and shit. He had X's. Yabba dabba do. Yabba dabba do. Shout out to Hannah Barbera. Shout out to Hannah Barbera. Carol Chamberlain says, I don't play taxi, Uber, or Lyft unless I want to. Yeah, but do you be wanting to? That's what I'm. And so Jones says, the first time I worked a 14-hour shift, I didn't notice because it was a night shift. The day shift was horrible. I was mad at everybody and everything. Y'all can call into the show, 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes. Y'all, I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. 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 Okay, Carol Chamberlain said, you might catch me on a good day, but not often. You forgot the word me. But I get you. I see what you're saying. But look, you see there? You forgot the word me. See, look right there. Let's see. It says you might catch on a good day. It's supposed to say you might catch me on a good day. Ain't that right, Carol? Got you, though. Got you. No pressure from me, baby. All right. Yeah, man. I don't know. You know what? I'm surprised that I don't overextend myself for real. Actually, some people do feel like I overextend myself. But my daddy, good Lord, yabba dabba do. I said a yabba dabba do. It's funny because my dad, whom I love to death, resuscitate and love back to life, my dad cut his pie thin as fuck. Like, The pie was like this. He was cutting slices like this. Like you couldn't even hold the slice with your hand. You had to finger the slice. You know, married, all them kids and shit. Yo, he was cutting that pie thin as fuck. And he kept slicing the pie thin until he couldn't. Let's just say he had a hellified run. He had a hell of a run. He had a hell of a run. So I guess we all have that part of him in us, like as far as not being lazy towards something that interests us or benefits us. But at the same time, he was constantly late for places and, with good intentions. But you have that many children spread out, different mothers and shit like that. You need another you. Because you can't spend a lot of time. Let's just say you got to prioritize. And you might don't want to do that all the time. Okay, I'm talking about some pump them brakes. Oh, don't start, Omar. See, even when I try to align myself, I thought I said, but see, that don't mean nothing to you. And that's the problem. But it's all good. Still said you can have a piece of my love. Where Aqua Activated says, could I be two times the woman for my man without being jealous of myself? Now that's a question. That's pretty heavy because I never looked at it that way. But shit, you would be if it was another you, then both of y'all would be doing exactly what y'all wanted each other to do in the first place. So I don't think you would have any time or place to be jealous. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on? And Shelly always shine bright. What's going on, Mom? Thanks for coming on through. I appreciate you. But yeah. So when you really think about it, if you had a body double, you would have to learn how to prioritize yourself times 2. If you haven't learned it on the first one, chances are pretty high that you're not going to get it on the second one. So you would really have to get your prioritizing game down pat. You would have to get on your prioritizing game, baby. Get on your prioritizing game, baby. Yo, get it right now. Get it right. TK Right says, if you have to ask, then you know the answer. Not all the time. Yeah, I mean, you don't never question yourself and not really know the answer. Y'all don't never do nothing that y'all don't know why you did. Like you may have some clues to why you did it, but you may not know at the time exactly like what the fuck was wrong with me. I was tripping. It's normally those times when you've messed up something. Like very rarely do you do something good and ask yourself, yeah, why the fuck did I do that? I want to be good. You too busy asking yourself, I want to be a freak, but I can't help myself. I want to be a freak, but I can't help myself. Let me tell y'all freaks something. Y'all can help yourselves, and you do want to be freaks. All of you. I've never seen a remorseful freak in my life. Like, oh my God. I was too damn freaky. Why? Why am I this way? I don't know, shorty. Ask your uncle. My bad. All right. Yeah. If I had a body double. If you had a body double, Shelly says, I'm in the house. I can handle another me. The world couldn't. And that may be true. That may be true. That may be true. That may be true. I mean, but like I was saying earlier in the show, if you can't manage yourself, you're not going to manage another you that well. You're going to have to get your management game down. And it's never too late to do that. Some people don't see it being necessary. You know, some people take on the feeling and the mantra of, if I'm moving, then I'm helping. And if I'm helping, then no matter what capacity that I help, my heart is in the right place. So I'm helping out. So stop bitching. You know what I mean? Stop bitching. You know, just be happy that I'm here to help. I am of service to y'all motherfuckers. I'm helping. I'm helping. I'm helping. I am helping. Yeah, man. Managing two of yourself. You can't manage your own time. You're not going to be able to manage time for both of you. You're going to wind up overbooking. And some people just have that proclivity and that propensity to just take the lead in assisting. Like, oh, I can show you how to do this. I got a secret for you. I got a shortcut. I got another way. But in business, you know, that can, as you are working to accumulate business, you may be skimping on your quality of business because you don't have the time. You're not taking the time out to dedicate to your craft and to your clients and to make sure that they are taken care of the way that they're paying for. You know, people will pay big money for quality service. You know it. Quality service. Some people just want some things done fast. But you know, fast always comes cheaper. Well, it depends on how you look at it. You think about like fast money. Fast money is normally slower money, but it's coming in so fast that it accumulates. But that slow money, you know, it's normally worth big money. Think about like antiques. It takes a product a long time to become an antique, but once it becomes an antique, it has a high cash value to it. Art, things like art, you know, art appreciates with time, and it's appreciated by those who are in the know and in the care. Quite honestly, in order for a piece of artwork to be valuable to you, you have to give a fuck about it. If you're the type of person who just looks at it like it's a picture, it's not going to be worth any money to you. But if you're the type of person that looks at it as a work of art and a masterpiece, yeah. It may just look like a bunch of lines and splotches and blotches to the viewer who doesn't have that vision. But for those who have the vision of the artiste, yeah, $50,000 for this piece. It's slow money, but it's big money. That little bag of weed you just sold, $20. But do that 200 times a day. If you dare. Oh, yeah. Narcisse said like a record collection. Or trading cards. Sports memorabilia. Takes a long time. But when it's there, that shit is That shit is a one purchase or one sale can be life changing. So, learning how to manage your time, and it's a practice. You got to do it every day. Practice a little bit more every day. So you start getting better until it starts to becoming second nature. You have to form habits. And sometimes we form habits of being lazy, being half-ass. And you get good at being lazy and half-ass, and people are going to pay you accordingly. So if you have two people, if you have two of you, imagine that. You know, some people would do that shit too. Like, yo, so I got like one me goes and works all fucking day, and the other me stays home and watches TV and still don't get enough sleep and shit. You know what I mean? Yo, all I do is be in the bedroom, in the bathroom, and in the kitchen all day long. And I still be like, yeah. So when both of my people get home, when both of myselves get home, they both be fucked up. And you know, some people would do that. One of my me's is going to work, and the other one is staying home and chilling all day. Cold chilling. And you know, when you stay home from work, you know how fast the day goes by when you stay home from work. Shout out to my people that, you know, when you take a day off from work and then that day goes by fast as shit. You know, in the beginning of the day, you be feeling all good. Like, yeah, I'm home chilling while they at work busting their ass and shit. Yeah. Around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, you're like, yup, they probably just eating lunch and shit. But I'm home. Yeah. I'm home. Around 3 o'clock, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. When you know they getting off, you start hating like. Now they even and shit. And they done got a whole day under their belt. And your ass got to go back to work tomorrow. Like you right back where you started from. So that's why I don't take days off from work. I don't like that feeling. Be like, nah. I need the day to be extra long when I take a day off. Because them cats be catching up to me like around 3:30, 4 o'clock. I don't like that. Might as well take my black eye to work. I go work my black eye. You take a black eye to work, nigga. Hey, nigga, take black eye to work. Hey, your son, you hear that alarm going off? You hear that? That's your black ass needing to go to work. Take your black ass. Get your black ass, get in the bathroom, watch your ass, take your black ass to work, son. It's good work with your black ass. Be productive, nigga. You go to work with your black ass. Aqua activated said, I just learned that. Watch appreciate also. I just learned that appreciate also. I got nothing. Make sure that y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Maravilla Premio. It's my girl right there. What's going on, man? How ya doing? How ya feeling? My girl Shelly. Good to see me, some of you. That's what's up. So, yeah. If you had a body double, what you could do if you had a body, my body all over your body, baby. My body all over your body, baby. Still got to manage yourself. Still got to map out your plan. Plan your work and work 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 your. plan, you work and work. You plan and plan, you work and work. You plan and plan, you work and work. You plan, you gotta do the best that you can, my man. Okay. And so Jones says, my body double would get on. Oh wait, hold. My body double would wake up the same time. Sure, as it says, my body double would get on my nerves. We would probably be fighting. Ain't you a Gemini? So don't you already be fighting? I heard a Gemini tell me one time that they other side of themselves pushed them and now they rumbling. I was like, what? They was like, that bitch pushed me. I'm like push, like you mean tried to influence you? Tried to what? I mean, no. She fucking pushed me. And I knocked her the fuck out. Well, I ain't really knock out, but I fucked her up. We was rumbling. I said, I hope it's a tie, Gemini. I said, I hope it's a tie, Gemini. If you gonna battle yourself, I just hope that it come out even. It's a tie. We a tie in fighting. He can't beat me. I can't beat him. We a tie in fighting. We a tie. Cheryl said exactly. Yeah. I would love to have another me. I don't know what y'all talking about. One of me would be doing this show, and the other me would be somewhere on YouTube fixing the numbers. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna smash the game. We gonna maximize on this 2 heads are better than one shit. So while one of me is doing the show, I'm out there making people scared not to watch the show. Like, you gonna watch this shit. Like, turn on your phone. Turn on your phone. All right. To what? My phone was already on. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube right now. Turn the Sunset Spot 2 show. Put in search box. Sunset Fun. All right, yeah. Now watch it. Watch it. Now, look, the funny part coming. Pussy, don't act like that shit ain't funny. Laugh, pussy. Right. You be tripping. Don't you be tripping? He about to drop some jewels, though. That shit crazy. That's my shit. Ooh, here come the fun part. Hey, dance. Bob, I see you bobbing your head. Stop being scared. Bob your head, nigga. Bob your head. So we gonna get these numbers up. Hook by crook. Hook or by crook. Mr. Husband says, ain't no tie. None of them can beat me. Word. Emily says, another Omar. No, I don't think I can handle that. Carol says, Emily, nobody can handle 2 of him. You know what? You know, the love mixed with the disrespect. This is so abusive. I don't know why I do this. Sometimes I wonder. I mean, it hurt so bad that I cried and cried. Yeah, it hurt so bad because I really tried. Oops, you made a mistake. That's all. And making mistakes is never fun. I said, oops, you made a mistake. That's all. Mistakes can't happen to anyone. Yeah, mistakes can't happen to anyone. That's right. Shout out to Sesame Street. Shout out to Jim Henson. Shout out to Grover. Shout out to Kermit the Frog. Shout out to all the monster Telly. Shout out to my man Telly Monster. He was dope. You know.
And can't forget about Elmo. Can't forget about Elmo. What if you had two Elmos? One Elmo could be on the Daily Go Get 'Em Missing show, and the other Elmo could still be fucking with the kids. Yeah. Yeah. We need two Elmos. We need two Elmos. We need two Elmos. Great Elmos. Great. Great two Elmos. We about to blow. Great two Elmos. Yo, fuck all your hoes and said two Elmos for the price of one. Great.
What up, Kitty? What's good? Watch your fucking hands. Ouch. You ain't got the scratch to kick it. You ain't got the you ain't got the scratch to kiss. Rasul Katzer. What's up, Rasul? I ain't see you sneak up in here.
Great. Yo. 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 And I'm wearing red today. The fuck y'all talk about? Yeah. So, yo. Elmo times 2. Son 752 and Elmo.
All right. Get ready to do these birthday shout outs, man. Get them body here. Body double, baby. All right, man. Emily says, oh, you know, we love you. We just don't want to we just don't want to split the love between two. You know what? I'm not gonna read nothing after that. That did it. That did it. That did it. All right, we're gonna do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious May 4th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. Unspeakable joy. Happy birthday to you. And Sage Marie Blue turning 50 years old today. Ghost 1971, baby. And Tanisha Salmon, happy birthday to you. And Katiana Desir turning 30 years old today. Oh, shit. And Emmanuel Stephanie Eno Obong, happy birthday to you. And last but certainly not least, the biggest mystery on the internet, social media, Dixon Canterbury. Dixon Canterbury. His real name's not Dixon. His last name's not Canterbury. But that's his name on Facebook, and that's my dude. Although I'd have never seen him, and I don't. Good things happen to no. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious May 4th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. I rock out, rock on it, do the damn, the rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen, if you had a body double, you're going to have to manage your time as if you had a body single. And you do have a body single. So if you're not managing your time the way that you're supposed to, and you only have one person to whose time that you have to manage, not saying that you don't have children, a spouse or a lover or, you know, friends and family and obligations related to business that you have to tend to, but you still have to spread yourself out more like peanut butter instead of spreading it like apple butter. Shout out to apple butter. When was the last time some of y'all had apple butter? That's some good shit. I remember my teachers taught me how to make it in fourth grade. That shit was banging. Apple butter. Yummy. Anyway, you know, if you had a body double, maybe you would be able to complete the things that you set out to do, or maybe you would just be deficient times two. We still got to do the best that we can. So we can fantasize about having two of whatever, but we're actually just working with what we got. And as we work with what we have, let's do it to death and do it the best. Good things happen to those who wait. I always said that, but I want to make sure we straight. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Love you to death. Resuscitate you and love you right back to life. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. We will be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock without a doubt. Without a doubt. So, Blog Talk, let me get you on up out of here. I would love to stay and share.
Thank you for using Blog Talk
And for
Radio.
my Instagrammers, Fly Slammer Jammer, thanks for coming on through. I appreciate you. Yeah, apple butter. I like apple butter. This shit is dope. I'm gonna get some apple butter. Peace. All right. And for my YouTubers, y'all know. Love is love, baby. I'll see y'all tomorrow.